This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. The kicker, Will Reichard, has the ball on the tee. And we're underway here in South Philly. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. First and 10. Is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
Zone route running, Mike, is very simple. Once you come off the line of scrimmage after the ball is snapped and you know it's zone coverage, as long as it's sort of in the area the quarterback expects you to be, my rule was just run where they're not. And when he throws it, catch it.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
3rd down and 9. Now they'll set up to... Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Commanders come up with it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Downs goes in motion. On the carry is Piron. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. So Kittle comes in motion. 3rd and a yard. It's Daniels. And that is incomplete. We intended It's going to lead to fourth down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on third down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up fourth down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a Commanders, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. He'll go right and find his running back.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Third and short, and it's Daniels. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. He's going to... And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Jayden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead. Riker out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Now, faking the give. That's to the sideline and intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety.
You know, Mike, drastically different things waiting for these two squads on the sideline as they run off. I mean, we can hear the defensive sideline celebrating all the way up here. I mean, back-to-back drives, they come away with the takeaway. Now, on the offensive sideline, there's no celebration awaiting. It's coaches looking to gather their guys together and say, look, we've got to have ball security. If we don't protect the football, we have no chance. This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and you know they missed on that long attempt. At least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
On second down, it's Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. The Commanders about to send this one away. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not. He'll get forward for a couple. Brian Burns comes off the edge to make the play. Second down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now a give up the middle, and he'll get this up close to a first down as the tackle is made right at the midfield stripe. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He's got the hook up there to Waddle. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It is a big play for the Eagles. An even 40 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. 7 firing. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the left side, it's caught by Brown. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Set up. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Eagles will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down. Now a handoff, running right. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. It's to the left side and taken in by Downs. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This brought in out past the 20. And it's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want...
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He'll drop to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Man, he fit that one in a tight window. One thing he showed off was his arm strength and his accuracy, but in the grand scheme of things, it didn't really amount to much.
They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down.
Go! 70 range. Ready?
They'll look to throw.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple.
Let's go now.
get the fourth down conversion.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he will take it in himself. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point is good. And the Eagles will move out to a 14-7 lead. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. This taken in at the goal line. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On first down, Daniels. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. They'll throw with Daniels. Now he'll air one out. And the Eagles will have great field position right around midfield.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut in. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Benjamin St-Juste there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
60 Bobcat.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Again, working deep downfield.
You just never want to overthrow an open receiver. If anything, even if the receiver just has to slow down a little bit to run under the ball, that's okay. It might not end up in a touchdown, but you're at least going to end up with a completion.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniels. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line.
The offense's backs were already up against the wall, but after suffering that last sack, it's all but eliminated whatever breathing room they had left, and for the rest of this drive, they don't have much room for error at all.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Daniels. He's got his tight end, Kittle. He's inside the 40. Inside the 10. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 96 yards. Touchdown, Washington. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
On the jump. Go!
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
It's really just an extended handoff. Get the ball out wide to your running back in space and make the defense tackle him. That's really all this is. Something small turns into a nice pickup.
This one complete to Melton. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot. And
oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So now, a big spot coming here. This to take the lead here in the 4th. His kick is good. He got it. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing now, Daniel. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Daniels now going to look to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. The extra point is good. And the Eagles go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense. I think you just rush that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Receiver in motion, headed left. Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained, and I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. That is Jalen Carter, the Georgia product, barreling in for the sack. On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's taken in by the running back, Piron. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. 3rd and a yard, it's Daniels. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Commanders 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is 2nd and a yard. They'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Daniels gonna throw again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And it looks like he's gonna have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Throwing again. Daniels. Pass right side to Downs. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. He's out of bounds right around the 5-yard line. To the air again is Daniels. That one taken in. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Commanders are back within 6. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. He fumbled the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
All right, so you take your shot, you don't get it. But now your defense has to save the day. You've got all 3 timeouts. You've got to get a stop here, force them to punt the ball back, and give your offense a chance to win the game.
Here's a run going left. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has